So there's essentially only one way at the moment to fix the frames on Warzone mobile. As you all know, the game isn't as well optimized, a lot of frame drops, overheating, and yes, you heard it right, overheating, and that is exactly what we're going to go through today. We can all complain that the developers haven't optimized the game well, but instead of that, why don't we actually do something about it which is within our control, which is to fix the overheating issue by using a cooler. So the cooler that I'm using is called a mini AC or a swamp cooler, and I just can't emphasize enough how important it actually is to use one of them. And this is what I find so interesting, because unless you're playing on an absolute toaster, most people who complain about the frames is actually just thermal throttling, which is essentially when your device gets heated up and therefore starts to lag. With the cooler, however, it literally eliminates that problem. When I play, I don't thermal throttle at all, my device is cold as a stone, and especially with using good coolers like my mini air conditioner. I've seen some people use these laptop coolers or just a normal fan, but let's be fair, those alternatives kinda suck because there's no actual active cooling. With the swamp cooler, however, the air actually blows through a water filter, which essentially makes the air so much colder, and the cooling is very effective. So essentially what I do is just to put my tablet down on the table as I normally play, and then I just put my cooler on at the side. I will leave some links down in the description for good swamp coolers that I could recommend to you guys. However, if you guys are playing on a phone, I would actually recommend one of those phone coolers that are already out there that you put on the backside of your phone. Looking at reviews, they are actually very powerful at cooling down your phone. Of course, you could use a swamp cooler or mini AC with your phone as well, but I would believe that your hands would get quite cold as well because they would be so close to the swamp cooler. One thing to note is that these phone coolers actually come in two variants, one that supports MagSafe on newer iPhones and one without. So I will essentially leave two links down in the description for phone coolers as well, which you can choose depending on which phone model you have. So before ending the video, I actually want to show you guys some tests of me using my Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 with and without my cooler, just to show you guys that even with one of the best devices out there, if you don't use a cooler, you actually still frame drop a lot. That's the end of the video. Go check out in the link in the description of the coolers that I recommend. You'll be positively surprised about how good they actually work, especially if you haven't used any cooler before. But until next time, have a great rest of your day, guys.